Hi everyone, my name is Alexandra Fomin and I am a board member of the Kektil program from Ukraine. Welcome to this video which is designed for young leaders around the world who are passionate about creating positive social impact. In this video we are going to talk about how to scale your social impact projects. Whether you are working on a community initiative, a non-profit project, or any other social impact endeavor, learning how to expand your work is crucial if you want to reach more people, create lasting change, and grow your efforts. Why is scaling important? Scaling allows you to expand your reach, increase your influence, and maximize the positive change you can bring to your community. And the word, of course, is the difference between running a successful project in one area and expanding that success to other regions, countries, and even globally. So let's dive into how you can take your project to next level. And we are going to start about a short discussion related to establishing a strong foundation for scaling a project. Yeah, scaling a project successfully begins with a solid foundation. And before thinking about expansion, you must ensure your current model is effectively and sustainable, of course. What does a strong foundation look like? A strong foundation includes a clear version, a proven model, and a set of sustainable systems that can handle growth. Without this, scaling will lead to chaos and potentially harm your project. Of course, we need to have vision and mission. Your project, your vision is your big picture goal for the project, and your mission is the actionable path you will follow to achieve that vision. Having a clear vision ensures that as you scale, you don't lose sight of the original goals that made your project successful and, of course, original. Yeah. And another thing, proven model. Before expanding, ensure your project works well on a small scale. If your project isn't working where it is, scaling will only amplify the problems. Work out any kinks and refine your model to ensure it delivers results. And another thing, sustainable systems. So one of the key to scaling is having systems that can grow with you. This includes having reliable financial system, communication tools, and management processes that can handle the demand of a larger project. And now I have a reflection question to you, my dears. How can you ensure your current model is effective and efficient and ready for scaling? Have you tested and refined your systems? For example, imagine you launch a local food rescue program that collects leftover food from grocery stores to redistribute to local food banks. Before scaling to other cities, make sure that logistics are smooth, you have a stable team, and a clear process for collecting, storing, and distributing food. Yeah, and another section for discussions, expanding partnership and resources. So once you have a solid foundation, next step in scaling your social project is to expand your partnership and resources. Yeah, scaling often requires additional resources, new partners, and enhanced networks to grow effectively. How to expand partnership and resources? First of all, scaling a project requires additional funding, collaboration, and expertise. So you need to be aware about that. This can come from corporate sponsors, government partners, or other nonprofits and individuals who share your vision. These stakeholders help bring additional resources that allows your project to grow. Another thing that will help you is fundraising. As you expand, you may need more funding. Seek out grants, sponsorship, and crowdfunding opportunities. Diversify your sources of funding. Ensure that your project isn't dependent on just one stream, which could leave your vulnerable. Yeah, and one of the important thing, of course, partnership. Building a relationship is with other organizations can provide the expertise, connections, and credibility you need to grow. Yeah, and these partnerships can also help you leverage existing networks to expand your reach. So look for partners who align with your mission, even if their focus isn't exactly the same. And don't forget about volunteers networks. Scaling often means increasing the number of people involved into your project. Volunteers can be a great way to expand your workforce without immediate increasing expenses. So start building a volunteer network that is passionate about your case. I will tell you in secret that I started with the volunteer network when I was launching my first startup. And here again, the question for your thinking: what types of partnership and resources do you need to expand your project? How can you diversify your funding sources to ensure stability? For example, if you are expanding a mental health awareness program, look for partnership with schools, universities, and health organizations. Yeah, they can help you reach a wider audience, provide venue for workshops, and connect you to funding opportunities. Also, you need to remember that scaling requires you to develop systems and processes that allows your project to expand without losing quality or efficiency. Yeah, so how to create scalable systems? First of all, systems are the backbone of any successful project, and scaling means ensuring that these systems can handle growth. And here's one thing that also can help you. It is automating processes. As you grow, you will need to automate your streamline repetitive tasks. This can include using software tools for donor management, automated email campaigns, or project management systems that allow you to track tasks, team members, and goals. Another thing that will help you, the standardizing practices. As you expand, it's crucial to have a standardized approach to how you deliver your project. Whether it's the way you train new team members, how you run events, or how you handle finance, having a clear operation manual ensures that your expand team can work efficiently and consistently. Yeah. Another thing it is data management. Effective data management is crucial for tracking your project successful as you scale. Having a system for collecting, analyzing, and reporting data will help you make informed decisions, keep stakeholders updated, and ensure that the project stays on track. And yeah, in this video, I really like to ask you some questions for a little reflections because it will help you to hide the process of scaling your project. And another question for your thinking: what systems do you currently have in place, and how can they be improved or automated to support growth? How can you ensure consistency in delivering your program? Yeah, and again, for example, for a climate action initiative, creating standardized guidelines for how to conduct environmental assessments and share information will ensure that the project remains effective, whether it's operating in one city or 100. And as you scale, it's essential to measure the impact of your project regularly and adjust your strategy as necessary to keep improving and adapting to new challenges. So please be aware about these steps as well. So how to measure and adjust impact. The ability to track your impact as you grow ensures that your project is staying true to its goals and making a difference. Establish clear metrics for success from the beginning and continue to gather data on your outcomes. This can be qualitative, for example, testimonials, community stories, or quantitative. For example, numbers of people served, funds raised, or outcomes achieved. Also, here's important thing: feedback loops. Built-in feedback mechanism where participants, volunteers, and stakeholders can provide regular input in your project is functioning. This feedback will help you identify challenges early and make adjustments. So yeah, scaling often also requires you to be flexible and make necessary changes. For example, you may need to adjust your model based on local circumstances, available resources, or unexpected challenges. So, yeah, it is a really important thing that we're discussing today because it will help you to scale your project. And another main thing, continuous learning. Encourage your team to always be learning and adapting. Scaling project is a learning process, so you stay open to new ideas, processes, and innovations that can improve your work. And let's think again about especially your projects. So yeah, what are the key performance indicators you need to measure? Yeah, how can you adapt your strategy based on the feedbacks and data you collect? For example, for a empowerment project, collecting data on the personal growth of participants and analyzing success stories will help you assess the effectiveness of your programs. Yeah, while feedback from participants helps you fine-tune the delivery of your activities. And last sections that we also need to discuss today, it is building a sustainable model for long-term success. Because yeah, sustainability is the key when scaling a social impact project. Is important not only to expand but to create a model that can thrive and grows over time. Yeah, so how to create a sustainable model? Sustainability is not just about financial resources, it's about building a long-term structure that can continue delivering value to your community. Yeah, look beyond just short-term grants and funding. Endowments are recurring donation and social enterprise models where your project generates revenue are great ways to ensure financial sustainability. And engage your community in the process. Create a sense of ownership and responsibility. This makes your project more likely to endure even when leadership change or external factors shift. Yeah, form long-term relationships with stakeholders that will continue to support your work. Having multiple reliable partners ensure stability even when one partner's priority change. And one of the also important things is your team. So invest in your team development. When your team is committed and well trained, they are more likely to remain engaged and motivated to help drive the project forward even through challenges. So yeah, how can you ensure your project is financially sustainable and resilient in long run? And what steps can you take today to build for the future? For example, what it could be, if you running a youth leadership development program, make sure you have a mix of fundraising strategies, strong communities partnership, and a passionate volunteers base to ensure the program can continue to scale and serve new generation of young leaders. And yeah, let's recap today's discussion that we had. So yeah, establishing a strong foundation, ensure your vision, model, and system are scalable. Yeah, expand your partnership and resources, build relationships with stakeholders, diversify your funding, and recruit new team members, and create scalable systems, automate, standardize, and implement effective data management practices. Yeah, measure impact and adjust. Collect data, gather feedbacks, and adjust strategies as necessary. And of course, build sustainability, ensure long term financial stability and community ownership. And remember, the years of scaling your project is an exciting journey. As you expand, always stay true to your values and vision. Challenges are a natural part of growth, but with each step, you are creating a greater impact, reaching more people and driving changes. Remember, small actions leads to big impacts. Keep pushing forward, adapt when needed, and you can transform your vision into lasting force for good. Your leadership can change the world. Keep scaling and making a difference. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips on project management, leadership, and creative social change.